I said, Petr Yan's going to make this a lot more of a difficult fight in this fight. In no way did I think that he was going to make it this difficult. From the beginning of this fight to the end of this fight, this thing was awesome. It's 100% one of those fights. I'm going to go back, to California and visit family and be like, yo, did you guys see the last pay-per-view? Let's jump right into it, man. Petr Yan versus Merab Dvalishvili. I don't know how you want to say it. It's actually really, when the SHVILI is, it's supposed to be like a wheelie, like wheelie. So it's Dvalishvili. But Merab and Petr Yan, great fight. I had Angelo on last week on like Monday or whatever, Monday. We did a talk about this fight, and we talked about how he was very adamant about how like Merab was just going to do what he did in the first time. It's going to be the same thing. Merab just looked so great. Merab did this. I was like, look, I still think Merab's going to win. I'm not going to change my pick now after I just went through all this. I'm not going to change my pick now. But simply put, I said, Petr Yan's going to make this a lot more of a difficult fight in this fight. In no way did I think that he was going to make it this difficult. I thought he would win the rounds 1, maybe 2. And then I thought Merab would do what Merab does. Merab would just step in, take over, cardio, thrust, like heavy hips, constant takedowns. Petr Yan had the answer for every single takedown that Merab was throwing at him. He got lifted and scooped one time, taken down, scrambled his way to the top position. Beautifully done. I thought this fight, I didn't think this fight could be this exciting. I thought, they're going to have some moments. From the beginning of this fight to the end of this fight, this thing was awesome. Absolutely fantastic. I thought this fight it has very much fight of the year candidate. The only thing that didn't make it fight of the year candidate was more one-sided. I thought the fight was 4-1, rounds 4-1. I thought Yan won 4 rounds. I thought Merab won 1. I don't know. One judge had it like 47-46, something like that. I didn't have it that close. I gave it 4 rounds to 1 for Merab. I mean, not Merab, but Yan. Absolutely. I can't say anything about it. The body kicks were key. The body shots were key. Everything, the knees to the body. When you have not history, but when you have a guy that has very good cardio, get started on the body shots early. Because if you could just land one, it starts to take their cardio away. Starts to make them work a little bit harder. Starts to make them think, okay, look, I can't throw the right hand because I'm going to get kicked to the liver. Okay, I got to keep my elbows tight so then my takedowns are not as strong because I can't reach out. Like there's all these little things. And Yan just got busy to the body pretty early. Second, third round, he started kicking to the body, started knee into the body, started putting some work there. And it seemed like every time that Yan threw a body shot or a body kick or a knee, it was landing to the point that Merab just slowed down. The output was still there. But what happens is after you land a hard, clean shot to the liver or to the body, your body doesn't forget about it. It doesn't just like, oh, okay, I'm good after I get my breath back. No. Every time you touch it, it's almost like a bruise there that every time you touch it, it hurts worse the second time. And I almost believe that's probably what it is that every time if you kick me to the body and all of a sudden it knocks the wind out of me, now my liver's a little bruised. And now just imagine like a little kid just touching the bruise every time you walk by. You're like, you little shit. Like, you little shit. Like, that's exactly what Petr Yan did tonight. Every time Yan went to open up, boom. Oh, you son of a gun. Circled, get away. But he every time had to drop his elbow. That lets the judges know that damage was done. And every time he showed damage was done, that kind of won him the round because the rounds were close. And all it took was for one good damaging shot. And it was Petr Yan that was landing the body shots and Merab showing the body shots were having an effect. That is the damage that you needed. Plus the blood on Merab's face, the nose, that skews the refs or the judges a little bit as well. Big John McCarthy would tell you, no, it doesn't. Stubborn old man. Like it does. It does affect him. It absolutely does. No, it shouldn't. No, it does. It does not. It doesn't do it.
Damage is definitely, isn't that like one of the biggest qualifiers in what the judges look at?
The number one qualifier. Number one.
And what shows from at least a distance through a cage and the fog of war, what shows damage more than the Crimson Mask? Come on.
That's true. The Crimson Mask. I like that. I got to use that next time. I love it. The Crimson Mask. Yeah, it's true though. It's absolutely true. The color, the blood. Look, the blood won't always win you fights. I mean, take a look at Michael Bisping and Anderson Silva. Take a look at Dan Henderson, Bisping. Like Bisping's notorious for winning fights that people are like, oh, he's all beat up. Yeah, but he still won the fight. You got all these bloods. Some guys like Nick Diaz, Nate Diaz, they cut very easily, but they still win fights. So, Petr Yan looked fantastic. Now, I guess there's some questions to be answered. Does the UFC say, hey, Merab, you did 4 fights in a year. We appreciate you. We give you the automatic rematch. Or do they say, hey, you did 4 fights in a year. Why don't we have you take a little bit of a break? Let's see who wins the Umar Nurmagomedov fight. And if Umar does win, we'll have Umar fight Petr, and then we'll have you fight the winner. Give you some time. Maybe we'll give you somebody, down the rankings a little bit. Somebody that we obviously we feel very confident. Maybe you fight Mario Batista. Something along those lines. Guy that can wrestle, guy that's got good boxing, but that's a good fight for back and forth. Yeah. Umar just beat him.
Or maybe a Merab Albazi. Is that his name? The one that looks like Cheeto
Amir Albazi. Yeah, I would go with matchup. I agree with you. It would be an interesting matchup, but I would probably go more with the Batista fight. The reason why I would go with Batista, the Batista's been looking good. Sure, he didn't get the win against Umar, but like that puts him in that position where like, hey, no one else in this range is going to be able to beat me, and no one can. I don't think anyone. I mean, I've trained with Umar. I've seen him work. I've seen him lately working and stuff. But it's a tough fight. No matter who fights Merab, it's a tough fight.
Yeah,
doesn't matter who it is.
Do you?
Petr looked like a man on a mission tonight.
Do you think there's a world where if Sean O'Malley gets an impressive knockout or performance against Yadong, do you think there's a
you were brewing that up all night. You were like, let me just see
Sean posted on Instagram. He said I can't, he said I won't beat my dong, but I'll beat your dong. He said something to that extent.
Sean's got the slang, man. He's got it.
With the slang, he also has a victory over Petr Yan. So is that enough?
Very controversial one. But
is that enough to push him up against or above Umar?
I don't know. We'll have to see. Look, Umar's got Figgy in front of him. Yeah, he's fast. He's explosive. He can wrestle a little bit. Not at Umar's level, but he's got fast. He's got some power in his hands too. He is a smaller 35 pounder, but he was a huge 25 pounder. So he's in that middle mix kind of thing. And I don't know, man. I really couldn't tell you. I think a lot of it has to do with how does it all play out with Umar and Figgy, and how soon does Merab want to come back, and how soon will he be ready to come back? Also, too, let's not forget, you need the champion. How soon does the champion want to fight again? Does he want to fight January, February? Does he want to fight January, February? Or does he want to fight, at the end of March, April? Or does he want to fight on the White House card? What does he want to do? And do they give Merab the automatic rematch? If Umar's not ready, if Umar wins and he's not ready to fight until May or, March, April, May, somewhere around there, they may just say Merab will probably be ready to fight next week. He's like, yo, give me on the first, but Yan won't be ready to fight. So he's kind of at the mercy of what Petr Yan wants to do. But I thought, to me, look, let's wrap this up on the main event. I thought this fight was going to be a little bit more of the same, but I thought Petr Yan would do a good job of carrying the fight rounds 1 and 2. I thought he'd win rounds 1 and 2, and I thought Merab would take over rounds 3, 4, and 5 like he does. His cardio, his pressure, all those things would be a problem. And it was actually quite the opposite. The body kicks and the body shots had an effect on Merab, and those big shots that were visible showed the judges that won Petr Yan those rounds. And it was a great fight. I know, never did I sit back and go, man, this is going to be one of those fights that I talk about, into next year. No, it is. It's 100% one of those fights. I'm going to go back, to California and visit family and be like, yo, did you guys see the last pay-per-view? Did you guys see that main event? That shit was fucking fire. Absolutely fire. So Great performance by both guys. Unfortunately, there's normally just a winner and a loser. And tonight, Merab couldn't get it done. But 4 times in a year, we were privy to watching him fight. And I got to say thank you to Merab, because I didn't start off the year a Merab fan. I finished the year a Merab fan. I finished the year going like, dude, when are you going to fight next? Wanting to know when you're going to fight next. I'm a Merab fan. Petr Yan, great job, great return. Great. Congratulations to you on winning your title back.